Hello, welcome back to my channel. About in this conversation, welcome back to Kiki's Perspective. Let's just start there. Um, in this conversation, we're going to be talking about relationships involving social media. This is the part that really gets to relationships. This is the part that is something that is hitting hard and ham on marriages and different things in that sort. So today we're going to talk about social media, all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, any kind of social media in general. This is what I'm talking about. When it comes to social media, number one, there is a rule to this. When you're in a relationship, you're a couple, social media, it's a lot of people that's in relationships, especially young couples, when you're on the phone with your spouse, that they always have you on pause. Your attention is never on you. It's always on who is on social media. So that's the number one rule that a lot of people break, is when you are talking to your spouse, when you're on the phone with them, that is not the time to share that with somebody that you are not in a relationship with, perhaps. Number two, when it comes to liking photos, and now social media has made it more sneakier and more easier for people to go out and just do whatever they want to do, and nobody cares. And my thing is, when it comes to social media, it's like almost as the creators, the people that are making and editing these apps and doing all this stuff and working for these people that made these apps, they are starting to come up with this agenda of cheating. It's just like this new world and new generation of cheaters and a new generation of broken, too much breaking. And so the thing is, when it comes to that, I would say in relationships, me personally, I don't like, if I'm going to be with somebody, social media is off limits unless it's involved with family members or different stuff like that. And people may say to that comment that, oh, you're jealous because you don't want them on social media. That is completely false. I'm completely satisfied with myself. I grew to love myself, and that is as far as I go. But we're talking on the behalf of social media when it comes to this, because this is a big cause. It's a big problem. I would say, and when it comes to these cases, this is just how it goes. When in a lot of relationships and a lot of times, when you confront the person you're with and you're, talking to them about like what they're doing that you don't like, that is on this platform, and all they have to do is act, most of the time if you're with a man or with a woman and she's just like, oh, or he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, or what do you mean, or when did I like this picture? Like, when you either double tap or you like or you comment or whatever that you may have done while you are in that relationship, So the conversation of this is, if you have talked to someone for so long, when it comes to social media, this is the main thing. If you have talked to somebody so many times, so much, too many times, more than once, more than 1,000 times, you keep repeating yourself on this subject and you feel like, I cannot deal with it anymore. I just keep saying the same thing this he or she does over and over, the same thing. In this generation, they have a habit of not respecting their spouse. They'll tell you straight to your face, I love you, I care about you, I want you for life, I want to marry you. They'll tell you all the get-ups in Disney World land promises. But at the end of the day, their promises are not fulfilled with what they are actually willing to give. It's really sad that nowadays we are out here just giving people broken promises. We need to stop that, rather if it's social media or real life. But speaking on social media as well, still on this subject, it's also to where it binds in with creating male or female friends outside your relationship that you don't even know in real life. Now, the thing is, what a lot of people get caught up with, they turn the fake, not really fake, but the people that don't live in their area, they never met in real life. They turn those people that they never met in real life into, oh, this is my friend, I can't give them up for you, if they start talking nasty to them or inappropriately. and you don't approve of that, male or female. Once again, I'm not just speaking on a woman's behalf. So it's just, if you don't approve of the way they're talking to them, whether if it's a joke or not, and this is another tip in a relationship that's another red flag. This video is really dedicated to red flags about social media, what you should be warned about your spouse, all the things. I feel like of the platform of social media is basically, it's just basically another way to tell on yourself. It's just in any kind of way, any kind of form of way. It's just basically another form to say, I'm a cheater, but I'm cheating on you through the internet. You know, and we're going to talk about multiple conversations, multiple different things in people's outlets about different things, and we'll get there in other videos, and I'll get on different topics. So, therefore, about this, it's to a point where people feel like, if I do this on the internet, it's not cheating. It's actually just, oh, this is just what I'm doing on my phone. How can this be something that can hurt someone in real life? Anything that you do, whether if it be in your relationship or real life, whatever you do on social media or real life to anybody, it hurts. It really does. If you do something against somebody else, it still hurts. At the end of the day, you're either hurting that person or ruining that day, depending on what your actions are. Everybody's actions is actually very accountable, you know. That's why I am a type of person that I agree to treating everybody with the max respect. If you give me respect when I meet you and you greet me with that, the knowledge that you have, if you are not immature or anything like that, if I don't see that you're just, you know, acting like you want to be friendly. And that's another thing we're going to talk about, another video about vibes from people. But it's just this generation and these people and this now, what we have in our realm, it's really tearing down piece by piece. And nobody looks up anymore. Everybody's in their phone. And that's when we get a deeper conclusion about this social media. It's when everybody's stuck in their phone and nobody's actually looking up and speaking and saying hi and shaking people's hand. There's no more of that. There's no more of just, hello, how are you? I would like to get to know you. Or, you know, anything like that. You want to meet and greet somebody. You say you see a nice looking woman. You see a nice looking man. And you're like, I want to talk to this person. I just want to give it a try. Rather, if I get denied, it's just the effort. As long as you put the effort in to try, at least you're giving the effort. Regardless if you get the person or you get the person's number or whatever it may be, if you exchange anything with that person, regardless if they say no or yes, at least you tried. At least you open up. That shows the bravery in you, because nowadays, nobody does that. Nobody goes to somebody and just open up. Nowadays, they have dating apps. They have apps to talk to people on. They got video games for people to talk on. So nobody's like, oh, I want to meet someone in person anymore. It's all about internet. That's another thing about this social media that's destroying this generation little by little. So, guys, and gentlemen and beautiful, gorgeous queens, instead of women, I call our women and kings and queens. We got kings and queens, and I love our beautiful women, and women in general. So I'm going to end this topic with, I will talk about other topics and other videos, and if you like this video or you like what I'm saying, you can leave comments below. You can you can subscribe for more if you really are interested. I would really appreciate that. I'll be looking forward to it. If you are, I really hope that you are and willing to see more of my videos, and I speak nothing but the truth. And I'll end it right here. You guys, everybody that watched this video, you have a blessed night. Goodbye.